Okay, let's get into predictions for this week. We are coming back off of the international break. Big match week. Big match week for the boys. Let's give a quick update. Michael is still holding strong, top of our table, 72 and 48. Nick, 68 and 52. I am 67 and 53. Dylan, back-to-back. Oh, no, never mind. Sorry. One decent week. Sorry. 61 and 59, still above 500. I thought you had the back-to-backers, and I just saw the 2 and 8, which I think we all shared that 1 week. Regardless,
Nope.
We got to get back on form here. I think all of us just came off of subpar showings the past 2 weeks. Michael, Whitaker Brother Derby coming up, first game of the week. Are you able to give any thoughts on this match without talking about the start time?
No.
Cool. All right, City hosting Liverpool, first match of the week. It'll be an early
What time,
one.
John?
12:30 in the UK.
7:30 here.
7:30 here. 12:30.
You know what? Actually, this is what I'll say. I think this is one of us is gonna be at least a little bit happy. One of us might be really happy because it's a 7:30. Ohio State, Michigan starts at noon, so they're letting us get both games in, not overlapping at all, which is nice.
True.
So I think this was actually just for our benefit.
Yeah.
Darwin Nunez just scored again against Bolivia. He has 2 goals on the day. So I'm gonna obviously back my boys, Liverpool. Let's go.
Real quick, U.S. men's national team might beat Bolivia. I want to just rehash a prior statement. They might beat Bolivia.
Not how they just played.
True. Michael's back in Liverpool. You love to see it. I'm obviously back in City, and I do think that you hit the nail right on the head. I think if I get out of here with a draw, I feel good. Truly. That's how I feel.
At home?
Well, we all know that the empty hat is not the fortress that Anfield is. So you gotta take your wins where they come. Dylan?
I think we're going to find out how good Liverpool's midfield actually is, and for some reason, I can't give you anything for why I'm doing this pick, but it's in my gut. I'm taking Liverpool. I don't know why. I just feel I just feel it. It's for some reason I just feel it.
That's fine. Based on the record, Michael, you can have Dylan. Nick, what do you think?
Yeah, I'll
come on.
I'll pick this up I'll pick up this this for Michael here, just based purely on start time and who's the home team. I'm just taking City.
Yeah.
And that is the smart pick.
Yeah, and if this game was at Liverpool, at Anfield, I would probably take Liverpool. I think whoever's home wins this game right now. But the 12:30 takes it to the Blues.
Jokes aside, the early start for Liverpool is kind of crazy. How often this happens to you guys?
Every time, dude.
Burnley hosting West Ham. Dylan, who you got in this one?
I'll take West Ham. Burnley stinks.
Burnley does stink. Nick, who you got?
Yeah, we're gonna stick with the Hammers because what Dylan said, Burnley stinks.
Michael?
I got West Ham. Always.
Hammer down. I think we're 4 for 4 West Ham on this one. Luton, another team that does stink, but respectfully scrappy is what I'm going to start calling Luton, especially at home. Respectfully scrappy. They're hosting Palace. And this is going to be a tougher pick than we would have originally thought. Nick, who you got?
Yeah, I was. Luton has been playing they've been a tough out. We'll say that the last month or so, especially at home. But I think Palace will have enough just to get it done because Luton's Luton. It's more of not what Palace can do; it's more what Luton can.
Yeah, Michael.
I'm doing it strictly for the memes here, but I kind of think it's true. Luton got out of the relegation zone, didn't have to play a game. That's a big bump. I got Luton winning this one at home.
The momentum can't be stopped. Michael's got Luton. I'm gonna stick with Palace. Most likely my second team if I didn't have to pick between all of our choices here. Dylan.
As Annalise Cook, give me Palace.
Palace. Newcastle hosting Chelsea. Big draw for Chelsea. Might as well have been a win in their eyes against City prior to this. Newcastle in and out of form. Nick, who you got in this one?
I am begrudgingly taking Chelsea.
Ooh.
I think that big confidence game versus City, I do think that they're starting to figure it out a little bit. And even though Newcastle at home is a really, really difficult place to play, I think, unfortunately, Chelsea's starting to sizzle a little bit.
The game's at Tyneside. I got Newcastle. Michael?
John, I will give you a chance because I had this same thought. I thought Nick was crazy. Newcastle do have a fuckload of injuries.
Yeah.
No.
Like the whole starting 11.
I don't care.
Okay. I kind of respect it. I'll go Newcastle too then.
Dylan?
I'm going to hold my nose. Chelsea.
Oh, no. Forest, Brighton. It's at Forest. I got Brighton in this one. Michael, who you got?
I'm a man of my word. I'm off the wagon. I'm done with Brighton. I got Nottingham Forest at home.
Oh, that's a big pick. Dylan?
I think Brighton figured it out. Give me Brighton.
Nick?
I was in the same boat as Michael. Forest hasn't lost a home game since August, and Brighton hasn't won an away game since September 16th. So I'm going to take a draw, actually, because I do think Brighton is... We all know the community ground is a tough place to play, but Brighton ain't Brighton. We're going with a draw.
Whenever Nick starts pulling out stats, I know a draw is coming right afterwards. Sheffield's hosting Bournemouth. Michael, who you got?
Give me the cherries up the Craigs all the way.
Up the
Love
Craigs. Dylan?
I'm going to go with the tie.
Also a good match to tie. Nick?
Yeah, let's go with the Fighting Craigs.
I got the Fighting Craigs as well. Brentford hosting Arsenal. Dylan?
Brentford gives Arsenal fits for some reason, so I kind of want to take Brentford, but just because I have Arsenal winning the league, I can't let this happen, so I'll be taking Arsenal. But don't be shocked. Just want to throw it out there.
Closer than the experts think.
Yeah.
Nick?
Kai Havertz at left back with the game winner.
He also blew. He also blew it for them being in left back too with a penalty. Just
I'm sure he did. No, but okay. I'm taking the Gooners.
Yeah, I got Arsenal as well. Michael?
I got Arsenal. I'm not even gonna fuck around with all this talk.
Spurs hosting Villa. I think this is a really, really good game. I think if it's not City Liverpool this week, Spurs Villa would have been game of the week for sure. But I think the disco ground's back. They gotta bounce back from a couple of tough results. I got Spurs. Nick, who you got?
This is just a strict gut feeling because Villa obviously struggles away, but I'm taking Villa.
Like it. Michael?
I will take my points because Villa are bad away. I got Spurs.
Dylan?
The wheels on the bus keep falling off, falling off, falling off. I'll take Villa.
Let's go.
There it is. Nick, you're gonna have to experience the point deduction bounce here. Everton hosting Man United. Are you guys gonna survive?
As any good United fan does, I'm gonna live on the past and the history and the laurels, and not worry about what's right in front of me. United has only lost 3 matches to Everton in their last 23 matches dating back to October of 2014. So a smart man would pick a draw, and I said a smart man. I am not one of them. I'll take United to win.
I got United as well. Michael?
Everton weirdly bad at home, so I got Man United.
You guys are all morons. The crowd is going to be 100% behind them. United, meh. Everton, meh. Everton with point deduction, fans behind them, good. Give me Everton.
The only way this would have been better if it was Everton City. Just first game after the deduction.
I would like to say that there is a 50-50 shot that we are down 2-0 under 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's actually so. Can you bet that?
Yeah.
You can.
Do it. I think that's a guarantee.
I could find it.
We're definitely going down 1-0. Like we're not. Everything Dylan talked about and the way we're playing this year, conceding. We're giving up a goal in the first 10 minutes. Not even a question.
Dylan, Fulham hosting Wolves. Another kind of good game. You guys got a chance to win this one for sure. Despite the last game out. Who you got?
So Polina's out. If you didn't know that.
Positive.
Raul.
Thank you.
Raul got his goal last game, so he can't score the first one against us.
Positive.
But the negative is that Dama's back, and he hasn't scored yet. So I'm going to take a tie because when we beat a good team, we give points back. And I would love to say we're going to win, but we probably won't.
Have you listened to the Whole Lot of Wolves podcast? Have they had someone on that just complains for an hour and a half? Because that's usually the death kiss for you guys.
No, the Fulham guy this week came on saying, I heard you guys call us lowly Fulham, and it pissed me off. We're going to handle you guys easily. So, like, he came in very confident.
Love that.
And then goes, but Polina's out. So,
Nick, who you got?
I did a little research for Dylan. Wolves, Fulham in the Premier League, super boring. 8 of the last 10
Also
matches.
true.
8 of the last 10 matches under 2 goals. So the last 6 have been 3 1-1s, 1 0-0, and 2 1-0s. Fulham Wolves in the Championship, fireworks, absolute fireworks. A couple 5-0s in there, a few 4-4s, pretty legit. But I'm taking Wolves considering how they've been pipping games at the end with a 1-0 W.
I feel like Nick's just auditioning to be our version of Lee Corso.
yeah.
Just like talking.
Hold on. Wait,
The
just
stats
on that
didn't
real quick.
relate.
Yeah, they did.
I swear to God, I didn't do this to check Nick's homework because I was curious about like past matchups. The 5-0 happened in the Premier League.
Who won that game? I'm assuming Fulham. We don't score 5 goals.
Yeah, Fulham did.
yeah, that sounds about right.
The only 5-0 happened
All right.
in the Premier League.
In 2012. I'm sorry. I missed one way
You
back
got it.
over 11 years ago. My apologies.
It was one of the ones you said, though.
I don't
It
disagree.
was like one of the ones you
I
couldn't
don't
afford to miss.
Again, I said smart men do things. I'm not one of them. So let's just.
Michael, who you got?
Dylan was sheepish on the win, went safe with the draw. I will take his confidence and roll with it. I got the Wolves.
I'm right there with you. Hand across the finish line. I got Wolves as well. All right. Predictions in.